Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Horse Racing Manager 2024. So last time we left off, both of our horses did exceptionally well, and we ended up breeding for a new 1-year-old filly, is what I'm going to call her. All that jazz. She will be Abigail's horse in this community, and I'm really excited for her to make her debut. I think we'll go ahead and just try to hop straight into maybe another race potentially for both horses. Busy Minotaur is a bit underweight. So is... All right, well, can I feed you guys? Can I feed you without training you? That's the question. Is there a way to do that? Doesn't appear so. They're suggesting we do some gate work. Claudio's choice. You know what, Claudia, excuse me. Why not? Let's go ahead and do some gate work with Busy Minotaur. And I believe that is, well, that looks like the stablemate. Can't really tell. And we are quite a bit underweight. We'll go ahead and feed it some treats. And we actually had some new treats be gifted to us by our wins. So our horses winning will also be paying for their feed as well. Yeah, I guess you can't really do... Yeah, I guess you have to do mandatory training sessions. Okay, I didn't know if it was mandatory or not. I'll just go ahead and see whatever Claudia recommends. That's fine. I'll just kind of stick to that for now. And they're busy. So they just do gate workouts and track workouts with random horses that aren't a part of our stable. I suppose it's just others that are also sharing the track. So that's pretty cool. That's the kayfabe story I'll tell myself, right? All right, so neither of them are ready to race again. We'll have to go ahead and fast forward to July. And to be honest, I'm kind of in the mood of like just getting more horses in this game for more opportunities. I don't think I have, I don't have any more breeding rights. Busy Sunrise. Do I have any more breeding rights for anything? Ooh, money. I forgot. Money can buy you breeding rights. So yeah, winning races definitely matters if you want to do more breeding, because I don't think I have any... Oh, I keep forgetting. I've actually done quite a number of pulls, and I probably have more horses in this game than I realize. So we can do another breeding with our broodmare. Now, keep in mind, we're going to have a whole bunch of... Actually, well, I think Busy Sunrise, or not Busy Sunrise, Busy Lion. I think he's a horse with the same name as this broodmare, but they're not actually related in any way. So I may be able to start a separate bloodline with him. Just so we can avoid what they would consider inbreeding. Love letter. Guys, what might as well. More horses is more horses, right? Busy Sunrise, we'll say the broodmare. The sire in this case is Love Letter. I feel like I've used Love Letter before. I'll have to double check. We'll go ahead and do breeding again, and it's another beautiful, we'll go ahead and say another filly potentially. Our horse wasn't fully trained. The horse will need more training time as a result. Our horse was older than its peak age. This horse won't hurt the full stats, but will damage bloodline bonuses on top of tier bonuses. What do they mean our horse wasn't fully trained? High speed stats are, our highest stats are speed and burst. Okay. Ah, gosh, no. Okay, I almost screwed up on the name again. I'm so sorry. All right, Abigail, you have all that jazz. We'll go to, let's see. Who hasn't had a name in some time? I'm just looking through our spreadsheet here. You know what? KNS, we'll go ahead and give you a name. I feel like I haven't done that for you in a while. We'll go ahead and give this horse the name. Let's go. Let's go Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, I like it. Cherry Bomb will be for this filly. So guys, let's look at our two newest. Oh, wait, no, I just changed the name of a horse. Oh, I just changed the name of Busy Sunrise. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to change the name of the filly. See, this is what I was trying to do with my other horses, but they weren't giving me the opportunity to. So that's weird. All right, so that's back to Busy Sunrise before I made that mistake. And here's Busy Letter. There we go. Okay, this is now going to be Cherry Bomb. Perfect. Okay, now we're on the right page. So newest 2-year-old filly, Cherry Bomb there, B rated. And we'll see her pedigree here. Out of Busy Sunrise by Love Letter. That's how we'll say that, I guess, going forward. And then Stablemate All That Jazz out of Busy Sunrise by Slip Inside. So they would be considered half siblings. And then you go ahead and look at the older broodmare Busy Sunrise. And then you go ahead and look at Busy Minotaur, who is out of Busy Sunrise by Minotaur, so a different sire. And then we'll have Busy Sunrise, or excuse me, Busy Lion here, who I take it back, is by... So all of my horses are out of the same broodmare, Busy Lion. But they all have different sires, which is good. So again, if I can just retire another horse, perhaps... Well, the thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, if we've essentially used the same broodmare, right? They all have different sires. Is there even any way to avoid inbreeding in this game? Because, well, I suppose the option to create new bloodlines would be retiring, well, using the colts here, Busy Lion and Busy Minotaur, using them with, I guess we would have to make it up and say it would be broodmares, right? And then with All That Jazz and Cherry Bomb, once they're of racing age and adult maturity, we would have them, obviously, they would probably be connected with random sires. I guess we'll just have to flop it again, because the game just, I guess, gives you total autonomy to decide who's what and what's what. So we'll just have to keep track of that. I'll make sure to include graphics as this series continues to go on that'll clearly identify that, just to kind of keep people in the loop. But for now, our only two racing horses are the colts. So the two racing horses are the boys, and the two newest ones we've received from breeding are the fillies. So Busy Lion, I just kind of want to get you ready for race day. I'm not really trying to do anything too crazy with you. We'll just go ahead and keep you to the dirt. And we'll go ahead and feed you some oats, get you back up to your ideal rate, and you should be ready to race. So Busy Lion, we're going to go ahead and toss you into a race now. We want, again, big purse, 1,200 meters, or excuse me, $12,000 is the purse. The meter range is well over 1,200, I think. But we're running 10 furlongs, so... $13,000 purse, $15,000 conservation fundraiser. We're going off at 3-2 odds, and it says it's going to be a tougher race. You know what? Busy Lion looked good last time out. We could have ran an extra 12, and we come in as the favorite here today for the conservation fundraiser. That is fantastic. Winning this race would be huge for us, and we are off and racing with Busy Lion. $15,000 biggest prize pool. This will be a huge win. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. Okay, so you can fast forward like that. Awesome. So you can hit the fast forward function, and they'll go around the track, I believe, one entire time before having to come back around again. So 25-second fraction. So they're running much faster than previous races. Okay, we have lost the lead to the 8-horse here. So Busy Lion's going to drop back to second place. Hopefully we can regain that lead as we come back into the stretch. Nothing to worry about. Working the back stretch here, the 3/4, and a mile goes in 1:39. So we're sticking about that 25-second fraction. Busy Lion is going to take back off in front of the lead. Now a 3-length lead is going to clear out into the stretch, and it's going to be Busy Lion getting it done. The 8-horse did hold on, but wow, what an impressive victory. Busy Lion does okay in races that turn right, and yeah, it's another easy victory for Busy Lion. 2:29 is the final winning time, and crushes that at 12 furlongs. Safe to say, I think my horses are much better than what I thought they were, so I'm just going to have to continue just to grind and put them in better races. Busy Lion is now a professional 2-year-old racer, the tier of horse that determines what races he can enter in. Win races to move up to the expert tier so you can enter online races. So that's the goal. You win enough of these I would say lower level, lower listed races to get your horse to the expert ribbon level. As you can see, we're professional. Once you're at the expert level, I guess you can race against other players. So that's good to know. Busy Minotaur, you're ready to go. I think you'll do well wherever. We're going to send you to the race with the highest purse. Pretty much rinse and repeat. $10,000 going off at 5-1. The race match is not going to be that competitive. Not that I mind. We need the money. And let's see. We come into this race as the heavy favorite, co-favorite with the 8-horse Whiskey Hero at Winthrop Downs for night racing here. We'll go ahead and hit the fast forward function to get this race underway. So hopefully this should be another win for Busy Minotaur. I certainly think our horses, again, are actually of decent quality since I've used pretty high quality parents on one end. They've always been double S, S ranked. So with that being said, we should have at least A ranked horses, A level horses at the minimum from the breeding that I've done. So all of our new horses that I'm racing with should be competitive. And I'm excited to see how I'll do against other players in the game. Busy Minotaur absolutely on cruise control out in front by himself. I feel like Busy Minotaur might end up being the strongest of our bunch with his filly stablemate, all that jazz. But no, Busy Minotaur is actually going to cap out here today, not win the race. We finish in 5th, so I can lose. Losing is possible. We are not invincible. Busy Minotaur struggles in that race. 12 furlongs, obviously. I didn't even look at the distance. Busy Minotaur runs 4-8. That's just a total goofy error on my behalf. So we're going to go ahead and try to just, fix that as quickly as possible by doing whatever Claudia suggests. Some gate workout. And then we'll go ahead and do some oat feeds for a couple of weeks, and we'll just have to rebound with Busy Minotaur, as I totally wasn't even looking at the conditions of the race for the horse. Yeah, that happens when you're just not paying complete attention to every aspect of what you should be doing. So Busy Lion, Busy Minotaur, ready to go. How long do you guys have? 23 months. Okay, so some time until they mature, which is good. So that's about 2 in-game years. So we definitely have some time before the fillies are ready to run, but I'm excited for their debut. B- Cherry Blom, A- all that jazz. All right, so let's go ahead and get these horses back into racing shape here. I want to focus on keeping the weight down, so I'm going to drop the intensity a level. But I think, okay, increasing the team, that does, okay. So let's see. For Busy Lion, let's continue to focus on... The stamina seems to be working really well with the heart rating. I'm going to continue to do the hill workouts for Busy Lion. And just keep it under a light intensity. Okay? Just getting right back into trying to gear ourselves for proper race readiness form. And then now we will go ahead and start to rest the horse for a couple of months. But that last workout should help as we give them a rest going through the year. So we'll go ahead and rest Busy Minotaur as well. We'll fast forward to September, through September now to October, I believe. Busy Minotaur is ready to go. Busy Lion needs about 1 more week off. But Busy Minotaur, since you're ready to go, let's go ahead and bounce back with you. And let's put you in a race that's actually ideal for you based off of your endurance. We got to look 5 furlongs. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it to the Clay Festival celebratory event in Des Moines Raceway. We're going to Iowa to race here for the Clay Festival celebratory. Coming off at 10-1, pole position 6. We'll see how Busy Minotaur does. Much better race. 5 furlongs is exactly within the horse's distance. So Busy Minotaur is going to go ahead and take the lead. Hopefully not burn himself out like he did the last time. Much shorter race. This should suit us with the pace. And this is much better improvement. Great bounce back from Busy Minotaur to claim that 5 furlong victory. And that's exactly how the horse is supposed to look. I ended up putting the horse in a 12 furlong race, hence why we finished 5th last time out. He is a true sprinter, and he makes a clear case of that, bouncing back in clear fashion. And that's exactly what you want to see, how you want it done. And really happy with that bounce back effort there from Busy Minotaur. And as far as training is concerned, I'll just keep it light, just so we can do some feed to get the weight back up. Go and do some oats training, or excuse me, some oats feed. All right, Busy Lion. You need one more month of rest, presumably, to get you back ready. And you are ready to go now. You're a little bit overweight. That's okay. We'll go ahead and do a training session. We'll see what Claudia suggests. And she suggests doing a heavy training session. I actually want to get Busy Minotaur, or excuse me, Busy Lion back into a race quicker. So I want to make sure the weight drop is only about 10 pounds. So let's go ahead and do a solo. Let's do a solo water session here. Just for some stamina and heart. I think that's working pretty well. It's not going to cost us any money. Keeps the horse in good shape. And then we'll go ahead and do a, I don't even know if we need to do a feed. Yeah, we don't need feed. We'll just do water. So we'll be 5 pounds overweight. Not ideal, but we're in good race readiness form. And I feel pretty confident with where the horse is at. So 8 to 10 furlongs to close out today's card for us. Let's see if we can find one. $14,000 total purse for the Thanksgiving Day Handicap Stakes in Mudwater Raceway. That looks like a good race for us to go. I'll just see. Ooh, the Black Bear Meadows. The Black Bear Oaks, excuse me, at Louisiana Meadows. $24,000. I'm feeling greedy. And then you got the Kodiak Challenger going 9 furlongs for $29,000. This race is right in our range. They're saying we don't have a great advantage. I don't really care. I think we can do it. I'm pretty confident with Busy Lion's abilities. Now we could go to the Black Bear Oaks. They said we have a little bit of a easier challenge there, but I kind of want to see what this horse can do. And I'm going to take him to the Kodiak Challenger at Louisiana. This definitely seems like a race that could suit us, despite not being the favorite. And we come into this race with, where are we? Oh, it's a full field of 12. 17 to 1. Wow. The favorite is next to us at 1 to 2. Cool punch. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'm going to give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Busy Lion. Yeah, this horse is the closer, but it goes to the front every time. So the game definitely doesn't have its running type correct at all. Tough race here today. Racing in the slop here. Going 12 furlongs. Tougher field. So I'm glad to know that there is different challenge levels. That's kind of why I'm tossing my horses in some of these races. I'm wanting to confirm whether or not there are challenging races that you may not always win. But Busy Lion's making a good move here. Pierces right through the horses, and it's Busy Lion that's going to come off and win that race, dominating, winning it by over 2.5 lanes. Busy Lion did not let the sloppy track actually slow him down at all. And what looked like he may have been a little bit outclassed through the half stages of that race, no, he actually dropped back, ran more like a closer, stalked the pace setters. And Busy Lion wins us almost $30,000 that gets it done easy, beats the favorite Cool Punch. And it's Busy Lion, once again, reigning supreme. Like I said, I think I have pretty darn good horses, fortunately, because of good breeding. Congratulations on reaching the expert tier. And HRM, Horse Racing Manager TV versus races, aka Horse Racing Manager PvP races, are now available for Busy Lion. Whoa, that means we can race on the big screen now, ladies and gentlemen. That means we can actually compete against other players worldwide. And those races can be watched on the in-game, the in-app TV. So, wow, Busy Lion is an expert racer now because look at his form. Busy Lion is 4 for 4 in his career, $35,000. We're going to magnify that. If he was a grade 1 horse, that would be, let's say, at least times 4, over $120,000. But it doesn't matter. He's done great. He just won his biggest race there. And that is helping with our prize pool, which, in all honesty, it just puts me in the position of being able to acquire more breeding rights, to acquire more horses for breeding. So, yes, every race you win in this game allows you to acquire more horses for more breeding. And this is a game that I would at least like to have a total of 10 racing horses and just combine the best of those group to obviously give us the best PvP type of competitive horses we can get. So that's a great effort there for Busy Lion, looking good. And then Busy Minotaur bounced back impressively as well in that 5 furlong sprint. 3 starts, 2 wins out of 3 starts, $8,000 total earnings. So on a good path, look at the HRM TV. Let's see, is there any race I can enter Busy Lion in? 13 furlongs. Oh, that's such a stretch, but I would love to do that just to see if we could compete. Busy Lion. Okay, we can't do this races. I already raced this month, so I actually need to give the horses a time off. So let's go ahead and fast forward. And now Busy Lion might actually be ready for that race. A little bit underweight though. So actually what we'll do a quick training session here. I guess we'll continue to work on the speed because I think that is helping. I did not mean to do that intensity level though. That was a bit harder than I wanted to go. But we'll be 5 pounds underweight. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about that. So yeah, if you want to do AI races, you just come here. Whoa, it says no chance in some of these races. Wow. That's pretty fascinating. And I'm sure these are just AI races. I don't think these are the actual live races that are happening. So now what I'm going to do is to try to go back to here and enter into that race before it expires, the Fleetwood Derby. And Busy Lion now is ready. So I can't enter Busy Lion in our first PvP race. It'll be the Fleetwood Derby at Grand Point Racetrack. Total purse, 260. I suppose this is some sort of I don't know what like the modern day in-game currency is for most games, but you guys know what I mean. Am I the only one here? Wow, I'm the only one here. So Busy Lion is up. I don't know if other players will join or if this will just be filled with AI horses. So I suppose there are certain races that will have other players in it. I don't want to exit the race. I do want to see what it's like. This is a really cool feature. This is the way this game presents itself and the way you get ready to square up, you know, for whatever race you're about to do. This is kind of the presentation I've always wanted in a Gallop Racer type of title. And in all honesty, this game is completely free, guys. Like, many of you could hop into this game. Of course, it is a manager aspect game where you're not actually controlling the horse. And I'm understanding that certain people from the gamer perspective, that's a important feature for you to have. Feel like you're actually controlling the horse. I totally get it. You know, and that's where I say Rival Stars is technically the next best thing, even though I think the competitive features are improving, but very slowly. So we still have a ways to go in that title. It's completely different. But here for Horse Racing Manager 2024, yeah, I think this is all pretty sweet, man. It'd be awesome to get in a chat room like this. Obviously, before a race with several members of the community, with your horses as we kind of see how they battle it out. So it's a field of 6. And again, I assume these are just AI-generated horses. Florida Boarding, Valley Acres, Kentucky Equestrian, Montana Boarding, Gold Meadows. Those could be real stable names, or they could be AI generated. Hard to tell. But like I said, I'm going to assume AI generated because I'm at a B+ level and all of these horses are at a B+ level. I think that would make sense if they were trying to level it out. And we'll see how this goes. Again, I will be excited just to see which of these races have more of the active player base in it. I'm assuming it's the bigger races that have the huge prize pools of like $300,000, right? And I'm not in that type of online race. I was just wondering if the lobbies were more empty at these levels like you would expect them to be, and that's the case here. So we go around for the first time. We're in last place here with Busy Lion. Just on a coast here. But yeah, that's what I would assume. The bigger races are most likely the ones that will have the more competitive player base in it. But these lower level ones, you may have come across a player every now and then, but probably not, right? Because the point once you get better racing horses is to put them in the higher tier, higher quality races, right? You don't typically spend your time at the lower level races unless you have horses that need these type of wins and victories. Which I am curious, again, what the results of this will do for the horse. Like, will there be a bigger increase to any of the stats, its potential, its capabilities? Will it just merely be the financial boost that we receive from participating in a bigger race? I'm just curious if there's any point to it, because if not, then yeah, I'll stick to just doing the traditional offline races. which are obviously have their own AI competitive levels. So that will be at least entertaining and fun to do. And then I'll enter these multiplayer online horse racing manager TV races once it feels like there's actually a player pool to play against with a bigger prize pool. But Busy Lion now is going to go ahead and reclaim the lead. And like I said, I think Busy Lion's a really good endurance horse. I think we have some really good lungs. And this horse also has a great heart rating, which always helps. We'll see if we have enough to hold on here, though, as we head into the stretch, because now the field is coming. Does Busy Lion have a kick? I can't tell. Down the stretch we come. We have been passed by the 6 horse. Busy Lion, I think, is dropping back. And yeah, wow. Even against an AI field like this, Busy Lion completely outclassed at the next level, despite me putting the horse in one of the best positions to compete. So it just goes to show you, yeah, there are definitely levels to the competitiveness in this game. Because I don't think these were normal players. At least I don't think they were. They could have been. There's a good chance they could have been, but it didn't look like it, at least when I was waiting in the lobby. So hard to say. I wonder if I'll be able to check afterwards. Yeah, you can't click on the horses' names or anything, but we got beaten by 5 seconds. Not even close. It was pretty bad. So I get some rank. Wow, so every race you do like that does qualify for your race. And I think those different rankings and points you acquire for each race, I think that puts you in a better position to earn more results. I mean, earn more rewards as a result of your, your good finishings in races. And let's actually go ahead and look at the leaderboards here. It's a little bit confusing looking at the screen, I admit. Just wish it was organized a bit better. But yeah, we didn't stand a chance there in that race. Okay, so actually, yeah, the higher you do in the multiplayer races, you get the chance for the double S plus horses. Essentially, in Gallop Racer terms, this is like the super hard to unlockable horses, as you can see. And there's different tiers. So if you finish where I'm at, I think I'm 419. So at this point, if I finish the season where I'm currently ranked, I will get, I believe, 10 double S horses, which I would assume are 10 double S sires, if that's what we're going to base it off of, or brood mares. It depends on how you look at it, but I say we'll do sires for now. So yeah, that actually gives me an incentive to participate in those races, because earning those for free, essentially, without having to do too much grinding. I mean, that's one way to, I suppose, get those, or I could stick to the traditional way of just competing in the offline races in this menu, and then just earning my bucks here, my currency, and then with that, I'll have the ability to buy and acquire breeding rights, for horses here. But as you can see, the levels, when you do it with your cash, A minus, B minus, those are the type of horses you get in that pool. And then if you use your HRM TV credits, here you see you have an A plus and A minus. This is, I kid you not, this is kind of how I would envision a Gallop Racer game to be on mobile with the features. And then as you can see here, if you have even more breeding rights, you can get these, S-ranked horses. So as you can see, yeah, like participating in the HRM TV races gives you way more opportunities to acquire better horses. Because Busy Lion as a B plus horse got humbled pretty badly there. And that was its first loss after being on a 4-race winning streak. We come in now with 5 starts, 4 wins. And we finished 6th in the Fleetwood Derby. And that was also going 13 furlongs. I did push him a bit further. So next time out, I will run him in a shorter race, see how he obviously adjusts to the shorter distance. But yeah, Busy Minotaur, I think you're ready for one last race. Just go ahead and no advantage there. 10,000, 12,000, 5 to 1, 11 furlongs too long. Let's actually run you 4 furlongs, 13,000 for the free free air dash. Stakes, a field of 12, coming off at 9 to 1. Pretty competitive field. Not too worried. I think they said we're racing in Pasadena. It looks like it is. I haven't been to Pasadena, California in quite a bit of time. It's been a while since I've been to California. I do miss it. Technically, I was just on a layover there recently, but it's just a layover. I didn't get a chance to actually go back out and explore the city. But as you can see, Busy Minotaur crushes that, loses a lot of speed while running in the mud. Interesting. Okay. So not a good mud running horse is Busy Minotaur. So we need to keep him on fresh, clean, dry dirt. That's where he is his fastest. But that's another win for him. Some good money. He moves up to the professional level, so he'll be ready for PvP action. And hopefully with his sprinting ability, he may fare a little bit better. But no, you see those grades. It's not good. C for start, C plus for heart. I'm worried about multiplayer races for him. Busy Lion, as you can see, even despite him having okay stats, we still got absolutely obliterated in that Fleetwood Derby race. So it just goes to show you, there is quite a grind involved in this game, which didn't think this would be a game I'd find myself actually getting back into on a more regular basis. But that is going to be the case. So hope you guys have been enjoying. We'll be back. Some more Horse Racing Manager 24 action here.